Last time on Saving Ghosts. The team entered an active business complex by the request of pranic healer Jane McGuire. Jane felt that active portals were causing unwanted spirits to interfere with the businesses inside the complex. The team fought with heat and humidity as spirits immediately started to make contact through the K2 meter, prompting an immediate start to the investigation. Now for the conclusion of Saving Ghosts: Storm of Portals.
My name is Philip Page. Ever since I was a boy, I've been able to hear, see, and feel spirits. Now, with the help of my friends, we travel around trying to understand these spirits and, if possible, help them move along. We are Saving Ghosts.
The office stands quiet to the casual passerby, unaware of the true goings-on inside. What appear to be silent hallways are, in actuality, a haven for spirit activity.
So again, we're Gina and Jane. If you speak into that, then I will be able to hear you when we play it back. I don't have the ability to hear you when you speak right now. And I would really love to hear what you have to say. First of all, is there anyone here with us right now? Do you like being here? I just saw something.
Thinking she sees movement in the dark, Gina starts to snap photos, however with no results. Additionally, no EVP audio was picked up by any of the recording devices.
So if there's someone here, if you would talk to us, that would be wonderful. We would love to know why you're still here. When were you born? Is there a portal here? How many portals are there? Can we stay here? Or do you want us to leave?
I asked the team to regroup in the conference room to prepare for the next phase, which consists of Curtis and me getting environmental information from within the building. This way, we can match it to future readings to measure fluctuations, which could mean spirit involvement.
And what are you going to do with all four?
All four?
Three. I can't math.
Just record, talk to it a little bit, and see if this goes off. This shouldn't give off anything. EVP. And I don't have anything in my pockets. I left my cell phone here. I'm gonna try. I want to start with the portal.
Okay.
In the corner where the old analog recorder is.
Okay. Cool. All right. And I'm gonna follow Curtis with the night vision. I want to show you. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but these cameras don't allow me to do it. I want to show you how dark it actually is in here. So Curtis, shut it off. So this is what we are seeing. There is the monitor. You can see Gina and Jane. So this is what we are seeing. Now I'm going to turn on the night vision. Okay, so that's with the night vision on. Okay, so Curtis, I will follow you.
Let's go. You know, no matter what, whether you're a skeptic or not, long hallways are always creepy.
Make you think of The Shining.
Don't really. Thanks. Come play with us, Philip. There, I'm gonna be behind you in case those little girls want to sneak up from The Shining. I don't care how skeptic you are. If you're by yourself, you see long hallways and people mention The Shining, you're gonna freak out. digital EVP. This is file 007. Let's put the K2 up against my leg. Okay, up against my foot. Alright, so, hello. My name is Curtis. You probably already know that because we think that you might have been communicating with us earlier inside the boardroom. If that was you, can you come back to us? Can you say hi?
Following instructions from earlier, 2 knocks are heard coming from a nearby wall. 1 knock meaning yes and 2 meaning no. Is the spirit saying they were not the one from earlier? Or are they saying they do not wish to speak?
At my feet, there's something called a EMF detector. All these devices, you have every opportunity to talk to us. So please, say hello. So while we were in the boardroom, we thought that you guys might have been, or somebody might have been talking to us. Is that person here with us right now? I'm also sitting at a supposed portal. Am I sitting at an area that you can go in and out of whatever realm you come from as you please? Honestly, I don't believe that you exist. That was the... Don't be alarmed. Fail means no harm. It means no harm. He just got really excited for a moment. As a side note, if we smell any sulfur, anything that might have died, I just want to note that Phil did let go of whatever pent up emotions he has right now. We may not capture any evidence on this episode, but I think it's the best one yet. See, we're having fun. You can have fun too. We're laid back. We're not here to poke you, prod you. We're not here to force you to do anything. If you need to let loose, just like several times just now, please do so.
After I completely break Curtis's concentration, we decide to move throughout the complex with the K2 meter. Curtis asked a variety of questions in hopes to find a hotspot. So far, the conference room seems to be the most active area.
And my car's not been stolen yet. Alright, standing up. Alright, we're in the lobby where the music is coming from, and we heard that you guys like to dance. The music's going on, we're here. I like the music. K2's away from me. Maybe you didn't want to speak to it because it was in my hand. So, show us what you got. Dance for us. Show us your moves. You know, you can also talk to us through the camera. We'll review this later, and we'll be able to hear anything you say into the camera also. So if you want to dance for the camera, now is your time to do it. Jump onto the counter where that meter is and dance your heart out. Are you a maniac? A maniac on the floor? Do you dance like you've never danced before?
So Curtis just got done walking through the entire perimeter of this building using electronic EVP, using analog EVP, and also using the K2 meter. We're going to have to review the audio, but we got nothing on the K2 when we were getting it in the office, the meeting room earlier. After we review the audio, we'll see what we get.
Okay, so there are a couple of things that we're going to try a little bit differently here. We brought in analog because the whole idea, as Curtis said earlier, that spirits can manipulate audio. They can go in, they can take the sounds of the servos and the motors, plus the sound of the tape itself and the hiss of the tape. They can take all that, manipulate it, and cause an EVP. There's a gentleman out who he's been out in the field for a while now, and I actually like him, I respect him. His name is Steve Huff. He has come up with a variety of things, including an app based off of his real-world box called the Portal. Tonight, the four of us are going to sit around this table, and we're going to try this. We're going to turn the lights off, and we're going to use the night vision. And just for the record, the reason that we do lights off isn't for any spooky, eerie effect. The whole idea for that is so that our infrared can illuminate the area around us, and should there happen to be an entity or a spirit or an orb, a shadow, whatever it may be, should it be there in that infrared light spectrum, we'll be able to pick it up. That's the whole idea for lights being out. Not for any effect, it's simply to try to illuminate the entire area with only infrared light. That's it. Since most of our activity came from this conference room, I ask everyone to have a seat around the table in preparation for a focus session, the hopes being to draw out any spirits for further communication. I place the K2 meter in camera view for documentation purposes should we get a spike on the device.
We have been told that there are portals here. So if I do have any guides with me, if my angels are here with me, I'm going to ask that you please help me organize this.
I start to lay down the ground rules for the spirits so we can achieve clear communication. As I do, an orb can be seen entering through the wall on the left and exiting through the wall on the right. This is not a piece of dust or a bug, as both have definitive properties to them, which this does not have.
We come in peace. We come meaning no harm. We come with love and respect for you. We also ask, please do not attach to any of us. Do not go home with any of us. Do not enter into any of us. I see that you acknowledge that. But I am going to ask that if you do want to say something, in one moment you will have the opportunity to do so. We mean no harm. We ask that no harm come to us. Again, I do ask that if my angels are here, and if Archangel Michael or a representative of Archangel Michael can be here to help organize this, that if anybody wants to come through and speak, that they do so one at a time. Okay? I'm about to turn the speaker on, which will allow us to hear you.
The Portal app plays audio backwards in order to prevent contamination. Any forward speech that comes through is more than likely a spirit.
We're probably not going to be able to understand you right away. We will have to review this. How many are here with us right now? Okay, I'm going to ask, please, if you do want to talk, please speak one at a time. Who all is here with us? Who's making the lights flash? What is your name? Is there anybody at this table that you wish to speak to? Is it okay that we are here trying to communicate? That's really going off, isn't it?
Yeah, like
really going off. Again, we mean no harm. We have the utmost respect for you. Does anybody here need any help? Are there any spirits that need any help? Is there anybody here who would like Jane to say a prayer for them? Now, I've started to understand some laws a little bit better. We can help, but
This is the second time the same spirit has suggested to go around it. Is the round thing they are referring to the speaker? Is this spirit teaching other spirits how to use our devices? If so, then this is absolutely amazing.
But if God, if angels, if Archangel Michael has a different plan, we can't interfere. But if you need help, we can try. We can recommend. Jane, you want to say a prayer?
Yeah. To all the beings that may feel trapped here, we ask you to go to the light where Archangel Michael is standing so that you can be crossed over into a place of love and light. We ask all the hierarchy of angels to come in and protect us. And we ask you all to go see your family on the other side with light and love. Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, please come in and keep us clear. Full face, so be it.
Gina, do you have
I guess I'm still confused by. Are you here because you're trapped here? Are you stuck here? It just seems like such an odd place to be attached to.
Are you attached to the building or are you attached to the land?
Land?
What is it about the, complete chills down my back. What is it about the land?
Are there Native American bodies buried on this land?
I thought, yeah, say it. Just say it. Just say what?
Are there dead bodies buried here that need to be honored? Are they Native American? Are they under this building? No. Are they, that's a really clear no. Are they on top of the building? Is there an event here that needs to be healed, that happened before the building was done? Do I need to get my Palo Santo, my bowls? I didn't get that. Is there a slaughter of a family attached to this building?
Floyd Lamb, who was known as a real cowboy, was a prominent political figure in the Nevada Senate from 1956 to 1983. He died June 2nd, 2002 at the age of 84. Was his background as a rancher tied to this land?
Do you remember what year you died?
Yule was and is a festival originally celebrated by ancient Germanic people between December 21st and January 1st. Before it underwent reform by the Christian churches, it was a celebration of the hunt, the god Odin, and the pagan Anglo-Saxon Modronit.
2000? Are you here because of any black magic or dark spells? Or a curse?
I heard curse.
Curse. I can clear that.
Is there a curse on you? Or is there a curse on this land?
Land. I heard that too.
All right. So can I bring Kim in? If I bring Kim in to clear and bless the land, will that free you? Because I can do the curse removal, but I can't do land blessings.
I heard yes.
Okay, so if I get Kim here, and I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, Kim.
Who cursed the land? I heard something about officer.
Officer, what kind of officer?
Does this have anything to do with the mafia?
No. I heard no.
Does this have anything to do with a violent crime? Yes.
Do you know this building was constructed?
I don't. Does it have to do with the dead man I saw in the hallway that was strangled? What was that?
How many are stuck here?
I heard 13. What?
13 sick. Not.
Can we confirm that? Is it 13?
Were you cursed by someone that is a witch or practicing magic?
No.
I just want to confirm, do you want Kim involved?
No, honestly. Can we just have one person talk? I feel like we have more than one talking here.
Do you want help? Or do you want to be left alone?
What tribe put this curse on you?
Help me. Hear that? That was a woman that came through and said, help me. Who? Was that a woman that just came through and said, help me?
If we go outside with these cameras, are you going to be able to show me where the portal and the curse are?
I know that a lot of
The same male voice comes through 3 times, making references to a person being a goat. In biblical writings, Satan is viewed as the goat. Is this spirit referring to someone at the table as being evil?
Anybody have any last things they would like to say? Do any of you have any messages you want to pass on? Many people will be seeing this.
You have a message for Phil?
Did one of you say Phil? Do you have a message?
The same male voice comes through and asks for me 3 times, with a message saying, "Careful, kid." Is this in reference to his goat message? Is there someone here, either living or in spirit, I need to be careful of? If so, who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then can you please help educate them? Yep. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We wish that all of you can find the light. We wish that all of you can make your way to heaven. I wish you love and light. Goodbye.
I end the session unaware of all that was said. However, all of us knew that something amazing had taken place. We bring the session to a close and reflect on what had happened. As a precaution, Jane burns Palo Santo, which is said to be slightly stronger than sage for clearing negative spirits. Since we are not quite sure who or what came through, I feel it's a necessary safety measure. It's been 1 week later, and the monsoon season is still in high effect in the Las Vegas Valley. Curtis and I returned to the scene to see if any changes have taken place regarding the spirits that inhabit this complex. So Jane has gone through the interior of the office complex, and she's blessed, and according to her, has cleaned the inside. Now her business partner still has to come through and do the land. But we are going to recreate some of what we did the other night and see if anything has indeed crossed over. Curtis is going to be manning the K2 meter, and I'm going to be using the same application that we used last time called the Portal, which is designed from a gentleman named Steve Huff, if any of you have ever seen his work. So let's get this started.
Hello?
Hi, if there are any spirits here, this is Jane, Curtis, and Phil. We were here a few days ago. Are there any spirits here that were here when we were here last? I thought I heard a no. Is that right? A simple question with a direct answer. I ask if the same spirits are here, and a single voice comes through saying no. While spirits are everywhere, sometimes they can become stuck due to an event or an emotion. Were we successful? We can only hope.